My name is Nasime Sabs.
Damn, I look bad in that first part of that video. Maybe I look bad all the time. I think that the most dangerous thing is a woman that's more beautiful on the outside than she is on the inside. It's dangerous for everybody. So I know on the outside, when I heal, my body transforms, and I transform and reverse aging and heal, like all of us will be able to do once we tap the divine umbilical cord, the powers of the sacred grail. Then we will look like who we really are. Because on the inside, though, and the only way to do that is to stay alive and keep your feelings alive, your entity with identity. But I'll be back in a minute, okay? I have a lot to tell you. One.
Ready, go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. It's the tree. And I wanted to mention something about, the way we look, the way we all look at different times and stuff, and we're all fighting our own demons. We're all going through a process of deciding what is good in our character, our identity, our divine archetype, and what isn't. In order to realize what isn't good and what is bad and the things that we have in our character that we don't like or that we know don't work for us, it's a time to, we have to bring it to the surface to where we actually have to let it come through us and even express itself inside ourselves so that we can face that and then make that decision what to keep and what to get rid of. But right now, the process of evolution is securing your own divine archetype, your own entity with identity. And what I've been doing, has been a lifelong process, even though my first vision didn't come until 1994, Monday, Thursday, three days before Easter. And those days that happened showed me what was happening in the underworld, what the Bible was about and what the reptilians were about, and showed me the main characters that I was to focus on was Troy Regis, Dave Burgess, and the leader and the Illuminati and the leaders. And I didn't know about the Queen Elizabeth or the Illuminati until after 7 years after my vision. For the first 7 years, all it really showed me was about the Hells Angels and the underworld and what they are doing with everything I've been talking about. And so I've spent my life finding out if it's true or if it's bullshit. Because if I wasn't telling the truth and if this all turned out to be insanity, then I would have just, whatever. I would have not been out here, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to find out. Because there's a fine line between being psychic and psycho. But to simplify things, since age 3, I was hit with a baseball bat and I had 143 stitches on under my left eye. And I remember then when I got hit, what happened was before I got hit, I remember it was weird. I was like looking out of a little window, looking at myself, being a little girl out in the yard, and seeing myself get hit with the baseball bat. And then all of a sudden I was inside that little girl. And from what I understand, certain spirits that are older than other spirits cannot naturally come through the womb and be born. So if I was older than somebody here on Earth, because I believe in reincarnation and stuff, then I wouldn't be able to come through them. I would actually have to take a body that died and inhabit it. And a lot of us here have faced experiences that have put us to near-death experience when we were little children. And chances are when that happened was that would open up a vortex or a gateway for you to come in and inhabit the human body so that you could come here as star seeds, as Sangrail, children of the Grail, the real family. Not everybody here has that. There's younger souls. There's some of us who have started out at the top and who had our God powers and goddess powers and had it, and then we did something to screw it up, and so we have devolved down to where we are now. But the majority of the people, and that's called the elders, but the majority of the people have started out, they've been genetically engineered or they were some people were created before the fall, and some people were created after the fall. And the ones that were created after the fall are the ones who are the children of the reptilian father and the human mother. So the ones before that will be able to identify with everything that is connecting you to your divine powers, your powers of having the ability to levitate and be telepathic or clairvoyant or be able to heal or just know things before they happen to stop bad things from happening. You know, but the majority of the people here are created after the fall and then have not been able to experience or even identify or comprehend the divinity and the miracle and the possibility, I mean, the reality of what is miraculous, what is awesome, what is us in our divine state, to where we can just feel and know and just be who we are, but they've never experienced that. So because they created after the fall, so they're starting here and then ascending. But some of us here are descending, have descended, but we're the ones that can tap the divine umbilical cord in order to remember and come back to life and protect and take care of our children, which are the ones who are descended from us. Okay, but the San Grail, the family, the royal family, Queen Elizabeth and the royal family, she sits on the throne of King David. She has her and her husband and Prince Charles. If you look under Queen Elizabeth's honors and titles, look on the internet, and you will find that she has, her and her husband and her son have jurisdiction over every country in the world. And the United States, to simplify things, is not because Great Britain owns any part of the United States, but because the leaders of the United States are in her secret societies, which are the Royal Orders or Bohemian Grove or the Masons and different things like that. Okay, so when I was age 3, I got hit with a baseball bat and I became psychic, telepathic, clairvoyant, started having dreams and visions and stuff. And like I said, before that happened, I can see myself looking out at myself, seeing myself get hit with the baseball bat, 143 stitches, and then all of a sudden, when I came into my body, I had psychic abilities and dreams and visions. It was just like I'm part of who I am. And my family and my parents and school friends and neighbor friends, everybody rejected me in one way or another. My mother used to say, "Don't look at me with those eyes," and she'd smack me in the mouth all the time. From my childhood, I always remember I always had a cut right here on my upper lip because I was like, pop me in the mouth. "Don't look at me with those eyes," because I could see through her. I also had a lot of strange dreams, you know, when I was a little kid. Not that this is literal or anything, but say that I was the bride of the devil. You know, I used nightmares and dreams, and it could have been because I was molested since age 2 by my adopted father. It could have been a lot of reasons, or it could have just been real. But what it showed me, though, was that the devil needed love, and that's all they ever wanted all along, but they didn't know that because they were reptilian and didn't have the biology to comprehend that emotion. But after eating so many humans, they kind of became like human emotions. But right now they're longing for that, but there's no love in the world, but everybody hates them and judges them. But that's really what they wanted. But a long time ago, too, though, when they tried to appear here in their natural state, their natural reptilian form, at different periods through time, that the humans rejected them and made fun of them and called them ugly and made them feel bad and hated. And you know, when they first came, they just wanted to coexist, and they used to only have to eat like one human every like 10 years in order to get the energy of the gods, literally the gods. I mean, energies like Atlantis and Sumerian mysteries, and you know, the reason that they had the powers of the gods is because they could eat one human and get that power that would last for like 10 years. Now they're not getting any power. They're barely able to sustain themselves, and they have to feed about eat like a human a day because they need the biology of the blood and the flesh in order to be able to stay anchored inside the human body that they inhabit, which is only possible through a certain type of aura, which is why they interbreed so much, but the black aura. But in my dreams when I was a little girl and stuff, you know, it showed me a lot of things, and but now the hard part is not getting, you know, the devil wants, what's evil, what the reptilian, they want to feel, know, and understand love, but the problem is that the humans are not capable of feeling or experiencing their emotions in any extreme depth because we've all been like desensitized to where we only feel like maybe 1 to 3% of our actual emotion. So some of the times that are the best times of our life, we don't even realize because we can't experience that feeling of hope and dreams and complete ecstasy because we know every time we get our hopes up, if anything ever does go right, it's only for a minute, then it's gone. And then most of the time, it never even happens at all. And so we've all lost our faith. But the thing is about the people now is that the Sangarians, the reptilians, are ready to feel love and accept love. But the problem is the humans are not even biologically capable of giving that love, even to their own children, or their own family, or their own selves. So I have 1 minute left. Oh wait, hang on, pause. Is it started?
Go.
Okay, everybody, I'm out of time, it looks like, but I have so much to tell you. I have 5 diskettes. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to tell you what I want to tell you on those little 5 diskettes, and my camera girl doesn't want to do it anymore. I have a hard time finding people that will work the camera for me because people feel uncomfortable with what I'm saying. I need to find a group of friends that are like going to be supportive of this, what I'm doing, because, no offense, Fred, or nothing, but okay. I mean, well, you know, and nobody around me really is into this. They don't even understand or have any part of what I'm doing, and they get mad when I use the camera. But I'm out of time. I'll be back. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.